Welcome to our cryptocurrency definition series. My name is Boomy Tokan from digitalcurrencyteacher.com. In this video, we're going to be looking at the subject of mining and minting. Mining versus minting. We're going to consider the definitions. We'll look at how it works, what it is, and more importantly, this is really cool, it's the real difference between mining and minting. The real difference. Okay, let's get straight into it. I'm going to give you a definition from Investopedia, and it says this: mining, as in what Bitcoin is made of, is the process by which transactions are verified and added to the public ledger, known as blockchain, and also the means through which currencies like Bitcoins are released. So let's break that down. I'm going to give you a breakdown so you understand it a little bit better. There are four things that pertains to this particular definition. When you talk about mining, it means that there are miners involved. The people involved in authenticating, verifying, creating the Bitcoins are called miners. So those who download the software onto their computers and are involved in this process of transaction verification and putting everything on the blockchain ledger, they are called miners. So that's number one. First thing is, those involved are called miners. The second thing is, mining is the process through which coins are actually created. In this definition, it says how new Bitcoins are released. Not only Bitcoins use the mining process, other currencies also use the mining process. Okay, Ether uses the Ether uses the mining process as well. Actually, I think most of the alternative currencies use mining. Okay, so that's the second thing. That's how coins are created. When they solve the mathematical problem and it's verified on the blockchain, they then receive coins. Okay, so the third thing is that mining is the process which transactions are verified, transactions are authenticated, transactions are approved through this process. What that is that when somebody sends coins or acquires coins that are time-stamped, then the people involved, the miners, they verify this transaction or all the transactions on the blockchain. For example, for Bitcoin is every 10 minutes or so. The fourth thing, which is really important, that is how mining is the process in which allows people who are the miners to actually obtain coins. The reasons why miners are involved in mining primarily is not because they're interested in verification, in the verification process. Well, I actually think they could be, but the main reason why people do mining is so that you can get the coins. So that's how they get the coins. So whoever solves the mathematical problem first gets the coins. At the time of publishing this, you were mining for Bitcoins, you would get 25 Bitcoins. It's going to go down in the next few years to 12.5 Bitcoins, and then it becomes, 6 point something Bitcoins, and then, it goes down every 4 years. So in the beginning, when you mined, you got 50 Bitcoins, okay? But now it's about 25. All right. So 4 things that I want you to remember. When it comes to mining, miners are involved. Mining is the way or method or the process by which coins are created. Also, mining is the process of or by which the verification of the transactions that are taking place in relation to the coin is authenticated. And number 4 is mining is the process by which people actually get coins. Okay, now the mining process involves compiling recent transactions, as I said earlier, into the block and trying to solve a computational difficult puzzle. That's it, solving the mathematical problem. So when you solve that, you create Bitcoins, and also you verify transactions, and you use that to compile transactions onto the blockchain. When we look at blockchain later on, it might be very helpful. However, I will say this at this point, that there is no reason for you to get involved in mining Bitcoins right now by yourself, because of the cost involved, the time involved, and the competition involved in mining Bitcoins. So, but you can mine Bitcoins via a mining pool, which means that you join a mining pool and you mine Bitcoins, or you join a cloud to mine Bitcoins. So, if we look at Bitcoins, you're solving a mathematical problem, an algorithm approved into the blockchain. You're using the hash SHA-256 in relation to Bitcoin, and you're using the Asic application to actually solve the problem, because the Asic allows you to go through the computerization quite a lot of times for you to come up with the right answer. Okay, so many currencies use this system of mining, right? So now that we understand mining, let's go on to what minting is. Now, when people talk about minting, the word mint, meaning how money is produced, people use the word minting in two different ways. For example, Peercoin, which is a cryptocurrency coin, they use the word minting. However, it's different from another type of minting, okay? Because okay, let me explain what they mean. When they talk about minting, they mean they're using proof of stake, which is you are allowed to mine your coin based on the number of coins you actually own. Okay? Actually, when they use the word minting, they're actually referring to mining, because you're going to see the difference in a moment. But they're using proof of stake as opposed to proof of work. What I just described to you earlier, that's what's called proof of work. Proof of work is you've done the mathematical problem, you've solved the problem, so now you are proving that you've done the work, so therefore you're entitled to the coins because you did the work first, okay? You got that information onto the blockchain first, and it was verified by the other miners that you are correct, so you have done a proof of work. Under the proof of stake system, it means that you are allowed to mine based on the number of coins that you actually own. Okay? The currency is generated though by miners, even though the word minting is used. And also, that is the way that they create new coins and also verify transactions. Now, here's what's important. Here's what's cool. This is the real difference between true mining that I described earlier and the minting I'm going to show you now. When you talk about true minting is what a coin called Dogecoin uses. True minting, I said, is closer to minting fiat currencies, which means it's centrally controlled, which means that miners are not involved in creating or even verifying the transactions. They're not involved. It is centrally controlled, even though it is still a cryptocurrency. Do you remember that if money is made, maybe dollars are minted from a mint, it's a building owned by the government where money is printed, okay? The only difference in this is that rather than print money, they're using digital composition to create a digital currency. But it's centrally controlled. And under the Dogecoin minting process, it's regulated by cycles and updates and frequencies. But there are no miners involved. There's no community that verifies the transactions. There's no community that processes, that solves a mathematical problem to get to the real answer and then post the answer on the blockchain. No, it doesn't work that way. True minting is centrally controlled, although it is still a digital currency. Wow, I really hope you get that. Okay, let me go over it just one more time very quickly. Mining, true mining, is where miners are involved to create coins, to verify transactions, and to obtain coins. True minting, very similar to what Dogecoin does, they are closer to minting fiat currencies in the way that fiat currencies are minted like dollars and pounds, and they are regulated by cycles, updates, and frequencies, which really, as it's outside the subject, but that's what I'm mentioning. And also, they do not use miners, and the verification process also is not by miners. It's centrally controlled. Okay, that is true minting. All right. If you like what you've heard, then subscribe to my channel, give me a call, email me, let's talk, because we need to understand cryptocurrencies. This is Boomy Tokan saying, God bless you, and I'll speak to you soon.